What it do? Breaking Barriers podcast. How y'all doing today?
Good. How are y'all?
Yeah.
My
What I
my
miss?
cousin.
Had a rough day yesterday, but I'm here.
It was a real rough day.
I was in the emergency room, but I'm back.
Okay. Everything good?
Yeah, I just almost killed myself at the gym. That's all.
Oh no!
Mm,
Don't do that.
Yeah, I got lots of
right.
drugs though.
Out here wilding.
Lots of drugs.
I was in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
got back
right. You had to
last
speak.
night. Yeah, I got back last night. Yeah.
How'd it go?
Great. Great.
Good.
Great. Yeah.
First, let's acknowledge that Drena's internet is acting accordingly right now. So I'm excited
I
about
told
it.
y'all. I told y'all.
Ugh. Y'all, I'm excited for tonight. Because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the feedback from last week, but last week's episode got some traction and folks have been talking, and it was a wild night. It was a wild night.
That was an understatement, but okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited to talk to some ladies tonight, some gentlemen next week, and I'm definitely excited to bring them together. So those of you who don't know, we got some stuff in store for y'all tonight. But before we even get into that, we will introduce ourselves for people who don't know the Breaking Barrier podcast co-hosts for the night. We are Breaking Barriers. If you have been watching or left and came back, we used to be the Battle Buddies, but we are Breaking Barriers now. So I will introduce the ultra busy, all the time, on the go, legendary author, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka
Mr. GC all day. You know what I'm saying?
aka
Ain't nothing changed. We getting the bag.
get the bag.
You feel
Get
me?
the bag. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we have, listen, Miss Dreen and her internet's acting right now, so we gonna keep it moving, aka
Drena Dreen.
aka
Drena finds out. I can't wait to find out what these ladies got to say tonight.
Let me find out.
Oh man. You know, and I'm gonna introduce the also lovely Didi Legette, aka
The core queen. Ooh, wrong side. There she go.
aka
Mr. Anthony Hamilton's co-star in the new Money Train video down. So go stream it, download it, view it on YouTube. Yes, I'm two-stepping with Anthony Hamilton. I'm your girl.
oh man.
So we're gonna get into some quick hot topics before we bring the ladies on. Because there's been some stuff going on this week, y'all. Y'all know it's been, my favorite time of year is football season. I'm a football fanatic. So what y'all think about the opening week for the NFL?
Aaron Rodgers looked like hot garbage.
Woo.
Yeah, he was looking like hot garbage. You know, no wide receiver. It just ain't looked the same. Man, watching that game last night, I don't know what the Broncos was doing last night. They just didn't want to win. That's they ain't want to win. Like they try to do everything to lose, and they lost. Yeah, they lost. The Falcons was the Falcons again too.
Oh my God.
Yo. So just put the picture. You know, I was in Atlanta, so
you were
watching the game, and you know, it's crazy though because it's a lot of Saints fans in Atlanta.
Adrian, you know like I know people who take buses.
They drove out
just
there
for this game.
Yo, it was so many Saints fans out there. It was crazy. So I'm like, dang. But you know, of course, everybody was kind of quiet when it was 26-10. Like, yep, Falcons got this. And then, hey, Saints started slowly but surely coming back and took the lead. They were so pissed off. Oh man, they were so pissed off out there, boy. Like they done did it again. Like
terrible.
Oh man, they did it again.
What about them Cowboys?
I mean, I already said I told people Eagles was gonna win the division. I don't know what they think about the Cowboys, but I already had said the Eagles was gonna win the division. The Cowboys look like some hot fire garbage too.
Man.
Yeah, they stunk. And you know, because Dak got hurt, but even still, they stunk. Even before Dak got hurt, they stunk. So and so they're gonna super stank next week, you know, or this week. Super stank.
I'm like, y'all got to be the most delusional fans, like for real. Like, I know when my team suck. When Eagles suck, they just suck. Cowboys don't even be trying to hear it. You be like,
this our year. Every year, this our year.
Since 1996.
Yeah. Every year. This our year. And they lucky if they make it to the playoffs. Lucky.
And my son is a Cowboys fan. How disrespectful is that?
Oh man, his daddy a Cowboys fan or something?
No.
Okay, that's
my little sister brainwashed him when he was like 1 to become a Cowboys fan, and he stuck with it.
Bless his heart, because he don't know no winning from the he don't know no winning from the Cowboys. So,
nope.
Okay.
Well, I'm down here in Saints territory. Even if you're not a fan of football, you gotta be part. You want to be part of the movement or whatever. I enjoy watching the Saints. I don't really watch any other teams play. I like college football, but the game definitely had people on edge. And my coworker, she flew out of New Orleans on Friday, and she said she was amazed at how many people were flying, like in her terminal, but she was going to Orlando. And she said when she came back on Monday, she thought the whole like the entire plane, everybody had Saints jerseys on, like it was ridiculous. But I'm excited to see this season. Am I freezing?
Yeah.
Am I freezing up?
We can hear you, but your screen is frozen. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this season.
I just can't deal with Jameis Winston. I can't. He irks my soul. He run like he an old fat man, like that just can't move. I'm like, why he run like that? I can't. Look.
I'm at home by myself.
Look,
Doug,
I done tried to change my son, convert him to Eagles fan. It doesn't work. He is a diehard Cowboys fan. His birthday invitations this year are Cowboys invitations, child.
Dang.
It's terrible. It's embarrassing, actually.
You know, Lamar about to get that contract that they ain't gonna have no choice but to give him, because if they don't, somebody else gonna give it to him. So
yeah.
So
what y'all think about college opening week?
Well, this week, you know,
second week.
Alabama. I thought they was gonna go and take their good high L for a minute.
Mad they won. So mad.
They pulled it out, but I was like, ooh, they about to take this hot L. But yeah, they pulled it out though.
You can't leave no time on the clock for Nick Saban at all. None.
Nah, they came back. Hey, won that thing. I was
I was
shocked.
so mad.
I thought they was going to take that good sweet L for a minute.
I hate Alabama just as much as I hate the Cowboys.
Oh man, that's a lot of hate.
Absolutely. If you ever had to live in Alabama, you would understand. The fans are ridiculous. Ugh.
That's what I was gonna say. The fans are worse. The fans are horrible.
I love Alabama football program. I think they have an amazing program. But the fans, oh, Jesus, Father. I'm like, half of y'all ain't never even seen the college campus. Shut up. Ooh, they get on my nerves. All right, so we're glad that football season is back. It's an amazing time of year. So we're going to go into something that I guess is kind of a sore topic, and I'm really tired of having to have this conversation because it's really just getting sickening at this point. And of course, this one hits home for me because he is from my city. PNB Rock got murdered in LA at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, and it has been so much chatter on the internet. I'm so sick of humans. I'm sick of humans who come up with their idea of how something should have gone, what they should have done. Like they got all of these magical answers of what somebody should have done after the fact. When you have all the information on what somebody should have done. And of course, the overall majority is saying, oh, his girlfriend should have never posted their location and all this stuff. And I'm just like, well, how about we go through a few things before we got to that post that she made? Because I'm not sure people understand that before she made that post, he made a post of them driving around in LA. And also, they're in a public restaurant. He's PNB Rock. And I'm sure people knew him in there and was taking pictures and videos and posting it. And can we talk about the people who actually killed him? Like how y'all blaming somebody for getting killed and not even talking about the people who killed him?
Right, like he ran down on them,
right?
And you know what I'm saying, and they killed him in self-defense. Like, no, they.
So wait a minute. Can we get into the fact that these lame, broke, disgusting, jealous people are out here with no hustle about themselves, wanting to rob people because they don't know what to do to get money. People are, oh well, folks starving. That don't mean you get to go rob somebody else and take their shit. How about we figure out that? And then I didn't see the video. I didn't see it, but from what I hear, people are saying, oh, well, she was just standing there. She didn't apply pressure to the wound. What? Do you understand what type of mentality you have to even be able to react that way? Like, people are insane to me. I'm like, y'all have a lot of audacity to come in here and talk about what somebody should have done through the lens of your phone. And you've never been and seen somebody that you love on the ground bleeding out with bullets riddled through them. Like, shut up. I'm just tired of people. But rest in peace to PNB Rock, one of Philly's most talented rappers I've seen in a long time. Just a stand-up guy, great music, very talented, only 30 years old. Sickening. It's sickening.
Hey man, our music is a hard one, man, to be a part of. Like, and I mean that when I say our music. You know, it's extremely hard, especially on the hip hop side. Like, it's war. It's really war when you really think about it, because being a part of a group and help push them, they're performing in clubs. Like, it was shootings at like just about every time they perform. It was just crazy. I'm like, I don't even know how people live their life like this. I don't know. I mean, I get it. When you feel like you ain't got nothing else, right? But it's horrible, man. Like, I don't think some people really understand like what goes on with being in the industry. I mean, let alone all the crazy stuff that we hear about, right? But like, just a target on your back that you just worried, like, you know what I'm saying? You paranoid because you don't know who want to plot your demise. And it's tough. So, you know, we give them a hard time when they mess up, but you just don't understand how much people are trying to take them out, like all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It really is. And once again, we the only people that kill millionaires, but I ain't want to take it there. But you know, yeah, we kill our millionaires. We do it for sport. We like killing our money. I guess. Okay.
Of course, you got to be careful of your surroundings. But if I'm sitting down eating, anything can happen. You don't know. I'm eating. Even if I have security with me, shit can happen. Like, I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. People like, oh, you got to be like you. That's a sad life when you think like you got to be on 100 at all times. Like all times you got to be on 100. Like you out with your family eating, you supposed to be on 100. I mean, I get it, but like at the same time, like thinking somebody finna roll up on you and try to rob you and kill you in a restaurant, like in a public restaurant, like
he stays strapped up too. But bullets don't stop bullets. If you don't know somebody's about to shoot you, you ain't got time to grab your gun and shoot. Like people who have never actually been actively shot at and actually had to pull the trigger. Like you don't know how, like everybody says what they're gonna do until they have to do it. Everybody a gangster until it's time to be a gangster. It's not too many people out here really willing to pull a trigger. Most people first reaction is to flight. You're going to run away. Your first reaction is to get away. This ain't no video game. Everybody think, oh yeah, I got my gun. We had a conversation the other day. Oh yeah, I got these guns. I don't care how many guns you got. When the shit hit the fan, if you ain't never had to pull no trigger and actually kill somebody, you do not know what that feel like. It sound good.
And especially in these situations, right? It just happens so fast, right? You don't know, even if you is strapped, like that's a different type of situation. It's one thing of knowing somebody trying to pull up on you and you ready, you super on guard because you know they pulling up on you. It's another thing for somebody to catch you off guard and pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? So even if you got it on you, you got kids with you, like you don't
in a public restaurant.
Yeah.
You think somebody about to come in there and shoot you?
You probably be on guard walking out the restaurant, but inside,
right?
You eat.
You just don't. You won't even think that could even possibly happen. That's not even a thought.
No.
But this is what happens when people have the full story, and now you can say what you would have done. Of course, because you know the whole story now. In the moment, you have no clue what you would do. You know, Adrian, we've been in the military. How many times? We've been to the range a million times. They've been drilled it in our head, moving targets, night shooting, all kinds of shit. I done been outside the wire in Afghanistan, but never in my life have I been faced with the opportunity to shoot somebody in their face. And life or death between me or them. All the training in the world will never prepare
just
you
people
for a real life moment.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Sad. That's crazy. Huh.
Rest in peace, PNB Rock. I feel bad. His girlfriend's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. She has to go home and tell their daughter that her daddy not coming home. Devastating.
That's the last thing you want, right?
Devastating. All right, last trending topic before our panel of women come on. So this topic, I was on the fence when I first heard it. And then I started doing research and trying to do, listening to all sides of this. So Illinois, starting January 2023, is eliminating the cash bail system. Now, from what I've heard or researched, New Jersey has already done this. They've been doing this for years. And initially, all I thought was purge. Oh Lord, the folks gonna be out here cutting up. We gonna be in the purge. They gonna just let all the murderers out. I just thought that's like where my mind automatically went to. But then I thought about, I'm not sure if you all are familiar with the story of Khalif Browder.
Mm-hmm.
He was a minor in New York that got arrested for like a minor theft charge, even though he was innocent. They said he stole a bag or something. He sat on Rikers Island in New York for like 3 years, I think, he had a cash bail. And I think it was like maybe $100, $1,000. It was very a small amount of money, but he was poor. He didn't have any money. So he sat there all that time in that horrible prison being raped, beat, everything for something that he didn't even do. Now, had the cash bail system not been in place, he would have just been given a court date and they would have let him go. So when I think about it in those terms, I am absolutely for eliminating the cash bail system because it kind of puts the minority groups who are less fortunate and don't have money at a disadvantage and making them sit in cells for the same exact crimes that people with money get to go home until their court date.
And then they just might get fined and that's it.
Right. So, and then also I heard that, which, I mean, I guess it's still the same either way, that the judge would have the discretion to hold the criminal in jail regardless. Like they don't get to go out if like they're a flight risk or if it's a violent crime or something like that, and they don't qualify for just going home. So, but a lot of people are up in arms about this. They're like, because it's in Chicago, in that state, and they're saying that people are going to just be out there committing all these crimes because they know that they're not going to need no bail. They can just get out and get away with it.
Well, once again, it's up to the judge. So typically, you are for murder, you're not getting out. It's typically people with petty crimes, and so petty crimes where you're not going to really spend that much time, even if you found guilty. You know what I mean? It's like we're not going to sit here and clog up the prison with people that even if they get convicted, are going to do 30 days, 6 months, whatever. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense because, like you just said, a lot of people be in jail waiting on their court date, and they could possibly be innocent, but or it's going to be time served by the time they do their court date. It makes no sense. It's really just something to hinder the poor because, like you just said, people with money, they're going to bail out and they just going to wait till their court date, especially for those type of offenses.
The pushback was that because whatever this new bill is that includes the cash bail system is called like the Safety Act or something like that. But the pushback was because those felony crimes that you mentioned are a part of this. They fall under this eliminating the cash bail system. So those murders and rapes, all that stuff fall under this, and it's up to the judge to decide whether they allow them to stay in jail or release them. So nobody will have. So the cash bond is done. Like it's going out the window, no matter what your crime is.
Okay, yeah, it should go out the window.
I think it should go out the window, but I don't think every crime should fall under it.
I think it should go out the window, and I think that our system should do its, have its process. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? If you're going on trial for murder, I think depending on how the evidence looks, right, like of what they built in the beginning, I think it should be, a judgment call. I don't know. I just don't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe in the bail system because it's not for us. So that's my biggest thing, my biggest issue Now, I guess when you look at it in a little deeper, as far as people that commits murders and could be out, I guess hey, but
yeah. Well,
still,
apparently
that's
it's
the
working
judge's
good in
call.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna see how it goes. We either gonna be in the purge or it's gonna work.
I mean, I believe we need to blow up our whole system because it's so broken here.
I agree.
So I'm okay with it.
All right. Well, I'm waiting for at least one more of the panel members to show up so I can introduce them. It was something that, one more thing I wanted to talk about real quick. I didn't put it on here, but I'm not sure if y'all saw the news where they found those 3 babies dead, drowned on Coney Island. Their mother drowned them.
Oh.
Yes. They said that they saw the lady.
How old were they?
I'm not sure how old they were, but she was walking on Coney. Somebody saw her walking and they didn't know what was going on, but they said she was completely drenched. But they kept trying to talk to her, but she wouldn't respond. And the next day, the kid, that morning, 4 a.m, the kids washed up on the shore. I was just like, I don't know what the hell going on in the universe right now. Everything is crazy. It's crazy. But
it really is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So we're about to start our panel. I'm so excited about this panel today, y'all, because after last week's interesting, I'm gonna keep using the word interesting guests. I just got to hear some input from some ladies because full disclosure, after the podcast last week, I let you guys know that the guests that we had on the show requested to come to my house and continue the conversation. And boy, oh boy, my God, did I need lots of drinks and weed, because
both of them?
Yes. It was a hot ass mess. A hot mess. I was like, how did I get into this shit? It was crazy.
How late did they stay? That's the question. How late were they there?
Oh man. I had to kick them out. Probably till it had to be 1 a.m. They got there at 7
on a Tuesday.
No, Saturday. It was the weekend.
Okay.
Saturday. Yeah, 1 a.m. I said, y'all gotta get out. Y'all gotta go. Y'all have to go. It was too much. It was. I think I repacked my hookah about 8 times. It was a lot. It was a lot. All right, y'all. But I just realized some people are out of their fucking minds. So I'm going to introduce our guest panelists tonight. One of them is going to be late, but hopefully she'll join us later. I will start by introducing Miss Sarita Lindsay. She is a native of Indiana. She is retired Navy. She is a real estate agent in South Carolina and Georgia, and she is the co-founder of Max Capacity Design Studio. And then we have, she wants me to call her Sash. She is active duty Air Force. She's in the IT career field, and she is a mental health blogger and writer. So I'm going to bring these 2 ladies on here, and we're going to talk, y'all. We're going to get some talking going on, and we will bring Sade on when she gets off work. Ciao. Welcome, ladies. How y'all doing? Listen, I'm going to let Adrian, I'm turning it over to Adrian.
Oh, man.
The only man on the panel.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm going to let him ask the questions that he wants to ask. And I'm here to listen.
Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Basically, based off of the conversation we had last week, I definitely got a lot of questions from the fellas, and they want to hear some things from a woman's perspective. They want to see how y'all think and how y'all look at it, especially when it comes to things we call love, right? So I want to jump right into the meat. We ain't even finna play no games with y'all today. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get right into it. All right.
Let's go.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. So what makes women, right? And particularly you guys, qualified for the relationships you are seeking? You know,
What?
so hold on, I'll give you a little lead, you know. So
Qualify. Okay.
qualified. Yeah, I like that. You like that word too, qualified. So, you know, a lot of times women are looking for a certain type of man, right? We already know this, right? So, what makes you qualified to get this particular man that you're looking for? What say you? Either one of y'all can jump in.
You want to go or you? Okay, I'll take it then.
Mm.
It's interesting that you use the word qualify. And I can't speak for all women. I can really just speak for myself. I'm either looking for a man that can meet me where I'm at or is above where I'm at. And what makes me feel like I can get the type of man that I want is my standards, how I am, my morals, if that makes sense. I'm successful. I have a career in cyber. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the process of buying a home. My credit is good. I'm educated, those type of things. So I think that when you're a woman of that nature and you got your shit together, you're not going to want a man that is, you know, from job to job, he got bad credit. He don't take care of his children. Of course, you're not going to want that type of man. So really it's just looking at yourself and either getting someone that meets you on your level or someone that is slightly above your level.
Okay, before I jump in and say my little piece, I'm gonna let her go first because yeah, maybe she might save you. Come on.
We can't hear you.
Nah, we can't hear you.
Hold on. You probably muted.
She not muted.
Oh.
Are you on a laptop? Is your laptop muted? Do you use any other platform on your laptop to do like any live streams? You got whatever that is, you got to disconnect from that, some kind, like delete it or remove it from your computer. That's what it is. Hold on, we got a comment for you, Sash.
While she getting straight.
Okay.
That's fair, but is there a monetary limit on that type of man, or you just need somebody that is as successful as you or more?
I would say this: the last man I dated, I made way more than him, like tremendously. We were out in California, so yeah, I would say no. Now he got to be doing something. He got to be doing something, bringing something to the table, as people say. He knew how to handle business. He was business savvy. He was intelligent, and he knew how to move money. So I would say there is not necessarily a limit on it, but you have to have other contributions.
Okay, you straight now? You can talk.
I'm on the phone, so I didn't switch until I get the laptop together.
All right, we hear you. So
but
yeah.
Just to answer the question, what makes us qualify for a relationship? So first of all, it's like, you know, they say you attract who you are. And basically the type of person you are and your character, them are the type of individuals you normally attract. So if you see yourself, you know, attracting some of the wrong things, maybe you got to check yourself and see who are the people you are attracting. But also, what's for you is for you. What I have going on, if somebody can meet me halfway and they have their stuff together, then hey, let's do this. But it's all about, if somebody wants you, I mean, if that person is for you, they're for you. Whether they make more than you, make less than you. Of course, you want somebody on the same playing level with you, but you qualify for what you want because that's what you're saying you want. So hopefully you're not fishing in a pool that you're not qualified for in the first place. But we know people jump in those pools when they're not even qualified for the level of people that they're seeking.
So y'all do get the question, right? I asked you what makes you qualified, right? So all I heard was pretty much monetary value. Like,
that's not necessarily true.
What makes you qualified, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? We know what the typical things that women want, but what makes you qualify to get that? Because do you know what a man wants? You know what I'm saying? That type of man that you feel like you deserve. Do you understand what they want? Because it ain't your monetary value. I can tell you that right now.
So,
who got something else playing?
Somebody.
It's not about monetary value. I mean, you can't just seek that, but it's all about your character. They say it's about like being unevenly yoked. When a man know what he wants, he's going to seek that woman that he wants, just like a woman. She's going to seek those or gravitate toward those men that are like-minded, hopefully. Sometimes some other ones slip through the crack. But somebody that's like-minded, but that's why it's important to take your time and get to know the person you're dating. So if y'all on the same page, because everybody's not on the same page, on the same level. And that can be monetary, that can be spiritually, that can be, a lot of things mentally.
I will say this too. Like, I understand what you're saying, Adrian, about knowing what a man wants. And I'm 35. I've been in situations where the person I'm dating, I know what he wants, and I'm checking those boxes that he would like. And the relationship it doesn't get past a certain point. So you can check all the boxes for a man, but if he does not want you in particular, he's not going to, there's a dead end there. You see what I'm saying? So a woman can know all the things that a man wants, a particular man wants, but if he don't want her, he just don't want her. So why you looking like
hey man,
come on with it.
I'm coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, and I'm speaking from the brother standpoint, you know what I mean, as we had this conversation, right? A lot of times men feel like women want so much but give so little, right? So it's like, I want a guy to have this, and this. Well, what you bringing to the table? Well, hopefully I'm matching his money. And that's why I'm saying, like, the guys that you want with their own money don't care about your money. So it has to be more than just what you bring to the table financially. Are you loving? Are you caring? Do you cook? Do you clean? Do you rub backs? Like, how are you there for him emotionally? Like, all of these different things have to play a part. But when you have these conversations, women never talk about those things. All they talk about is their degrees, their money, and matching fly. That's it. Why is that?
I don't think that's necessarily true, though.
Well, that's what y'all just said, pretty much. Y'all ain't
no.
What you say then? I'm listening.
Well, I'm not saying just money. I mean, education don't have anything to do with money. But you asked me, how do I qualify for a man that I want? Those are like my top tiers, because we in 2022. I'm a single mom. Like, those are the leading factors for me. For me, not to make a lot of money, but at least be on your feet where I'm not taking care of a man, because I've been down that road before. So for me personally, that's important for me. Now, yes, does he listen? Is he compassionate? Is he empathetic? Those other qualities are important as well. I don't want to be in the kitchen cooking all the time. I done been there too. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than that. But yeah, I led with that because those are the leading factors for me. And I feel like I can want those type of things in a man. But it's not the only thing that I want.
But I said, what makes you
I was gonna say that.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you're saying what you want from him.
Yeah.
But the guy that you want, what do you provide that he will want from you?
Well, every man is different.
But the kind of guy that you want, and like in a general sense, the kind of guy that will have everything that you're looking for.
Yeah.
What type of woman is he looking for, and what makes you qualified to be that woman?
Okay, I got you. Okay, that makes sense.
So, what Adrian said about like loving, caring, all those things, I never said those things because I guess I always assumed that it was already implied. Like, yeah, I know that's what. Yeah, I know that I offer those things because I'm a woman.
Do y'all see social media?
I never. Huh?
Do y'all look at social media? The toxicity.
Everyone isn't. I know everyone isn't like that.
But this is the overwhelming response from men of what they don't get from women. Literally, like they literally say that women sound like the response. What the response and what they don't get from them. So, for instance, what men overwhelmingly say that when they ask a woman what they bring to the table or what they're willing to give, they always leave with their money, their career, or something like that. Their accolades.
Yeah.
And then they overwhelmingly say what they don't get from a woman in a relationship is cooperation, peace, love, caring, compassion.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I stand corrected.
It makes sense now, huh?
What I bring to the table, I can admit when I'm wrong.
I'm just saying. The fellas want to know. They wants to know. You feel me?
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, nowadays, a lot of women aren't like that, though. You know what I mean? It
like what?
Like just, I feel like as time progresses, especially with social media, a lot of women, and you have high divorce rates. You have a lot of mothers raising children on their own. Like I was raised by a single mother. So a lot of times when a man does meet me, he's not going to get the affection. He's not going to get the soft side of me, because for me, I see it as a vulnerability. It's only certain people can see that side of me. So meeting me, the perception, and men have told me, like, you either I'm intimidating or I'm mean or, whatever the case may be, but it's not, oh, you're loving or you're affectionate or you're, nurturing. And I really am, but not off the rip, I don't show men that side of me.
And that's the point, man, because so we're trying to make it, the guy that you want, the accolades that you said the man has, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for peace. He's looking for someone to love and love him, right? Like he's not looking to dig, to find your heart and all that extra stuff because, no, that's not what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? So we have to look at ourselves and say, how are we qualified, especially for women, right? How are we qualified? Because that's the thing, man. A lot of women want a lot of good things out of a man, right? But you have to look in yourself and say, do I supply what he needs? And that's the whole point of that question, is because typically we get the answers that we got. It's never about what I really can supply for a man and what makes me so special for a man that I really qualify for, But hey, I digress on that question.
I don't like that. But here's my thing, and I understand that I have things I need to work on, which is why I'm not in a relationship. I choose to not date at the moment because I know I have things I need to work on. But I dislike the dialogue of, it's like the man is the prize, like he's the prize, and I feel like I was raised in Florida, but I have Southern parents. I feel like ever since I was a child, you know what I'm saying? You're raised to be a wife. You do this, do that. Make sure you do this because you can find a good husband, and make sure you do this. And I feel like maybe some women may agree with what I'm saying.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It's like we're in that constant cycle of the man being a prize. Make sure you know you're soft, and make sure you're feminine, and make sure you do this. And
like that shit. So I'm gonna let y'all know right
saying,
now. I'm gonna take a pause.
Okay.
Didi, Drena, this is gonna be a good ass show tonight. I hope y'all
It
know this,
is.
because we finna get into this shit.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, you hear you.
Okay, good now.
So
Yeah.
it's not about being the prize, a man being the prize. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, let's look at it tenfold. 99% of the women want 10% of the men. Like, let's be clear. That's just it, right? 99% of the women want 10% of the men. So when you look at it from that perspective, you are chasing a prize. Now, does a man, look at a woman that he chooses as a prize? You're damn right. Hell yeah. But you have to understand, like, that whole question with the qualifications come from 99% of the women are chasing 10% of the men. And when they can't get that 10%, all men ain't shit. So it's like you have to be able to look at yourself and say, am I providing what a man ultimately wants?
But see, here's the thing with that statement that you said. A lot of times women do provide these things. It could potentially be the wrong man that they're providing it to. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times in these relationships, we're looked at as I ain't gonna play with him. Typically, we're looked at as, damn, when a relationship fails, when a marriage fails, what did I do wrong? And the woman could be potentially doing everything for that man, but the man don't want her no more. He want to do whatever he want to do. So, like,
first off, no matter what happens in that relationship, marriage, it's the man's fault. It's always gonna be the man's fault.
But do society? No, I don't think so. A lot of women internalize marriage
I ain't saying women internalize. I'm saying on the outside looking in, the picture that's gonna be portrayed is that it's the man's fault. The man is the reason why the marriage didn't work. I don't care if a woman cheats on a man. It's his fault because he wasn't giving you the time that you wanted, the attention that you wanted. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the man's fault. It's gonna be the man's fault.
I disagree.
Sarita, I want Sarita to jump in. I want to get her take on it.
I want to. Well, the question I think it needs to be changed around, because we all feel like we're qualified, but only you can determine who is qualified enough for you. So that's individual. That's based off of every individual. We all feel like we bring whatever to the table. We all, have our preferences of what we want. But me, if I'm approaching you, am I dating you as a man? I feel that I'm qualified on whatever level it may be. But that's up to you to feel, does this woman qualify for what I'm looking for? And I feel that men control that a lot more as well, more than women, because it's kind of like, y'all choose who y'all want.
That is true.
Right.
So it ain't that as a woman, you may see women with a baller, you may see a woman that's a scrub. Really, it's all about the attention, it's about the love, it's about you catering to her emotions, her needs. You can have somebody making less than you, but for a man, there's a criteria that you need to fit in as well. I always looked at it as a man always, there's those women he just gonna mess around with. They gonna only fit in that category. You got that wifey material category, So my question is, what qualifies a woman for men? And why do y'all categorize y'all women? Because y'all can have a full blown, let me say, relationship at home, a marriage at home, living your life, and you could be happy. But you need a woman for this, that, one. You need a freak. You need somebody you can talk to. So it's just like, where do we fit in y'all life, and and what y'all see? Because we really, at the end of the day, it's all about somebody caring about you, loving you unconditionally, being there for you like you love, like you're there for them, and it's just a mutual thing. So, like I said, not that you want to be with somebody, like I said, who not stable, because I don't think you shouldn't even be stable when you get in a relationship. I don't even want to be unstable. I want to be financially stable. I want to be mentally stable. I want to be healed if I'm going to bring somebody in my life. So
one thing we know this, right? Men are looking for sex, right? Typically, most men are looking for sex. Now, just because a man sleeps with you don't mean he wants to be with you.
Preach.
I think that sometimes women have to understand that from a
They
perspective of, dang, this dude just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like for women, sometimes a man can tell you, like, this is all I want, but because his actions are doing something different, because you're like, dang, he's super sweet, he be taking me out, even though he told me he only want to kick it with me. You're not hearing what he's saying, and so you falling for him, and then you like, yo, what we doing? And he like, yo, we just kicking it. So now he's the worst thing ever. You mad at him. Let's flip it on the other side, right? Then you got a dude that's telling you everything that you want to hear, but his actions are different, right? And you can't understand why he keeps telling you what you want to hear, but he's doing something different, and you're trying to hold on to his words, but ultimately it don't align. So when you talking to a guy, his words and his actions gotta align. That's when you know he about you. If they don't align, if one's out of order, I don't care which one it is. If one of them's out of order, he don't want you. It's just that. It's just that. Point
I'm so
period.
happy you said that, because I thought you was going somewhere else with it.
Nah,
I was gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna keep it
because
above.
I was like, wait a minute. Words gotta match actions now.
And I'm gonna be on your side on, because it's like I'm gonna be on women a little bit. We have to we choose, we make the choices. We have a lot of control, we have a lot of power, and we tolerate a lot of the BS. So we have to take accountability for ourselves. Let me say that, because just like you said, a guy can be upfront and honest about, hey, this you already know this is what he here for. If we choose to stay in that situation or whatever it is, then that's the choice we make. But that's where I'm gonna come back on us, where we got to make those better choices and stop accepting those behaviors. And I think that's why, men probably get away with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the time.
So then, y'all run through a few frogs, and then now when a good guy come along, now y'all want to hold him to this ridiculous standard that you should have held them frogs to. You know what? I'm gonna keep that right there. I'm gonna move on to the next question.
I don't think
What's the next question?
I think that, listen, I'm a real quick on that. I don't think it's okay. I will agree with you. Sometimes it is a ridiculous standard, but I think a lot of women, they done went through things so much that it's like, okay, now I'm gonna put my foot down. Now I'm gonna set the standard, and then you meet that guy, and it's like, well, I gotta make sure that he is who he say he is, and he's gonna do what he say he's gonna do. So I don't. Sometimes it's ridiculous standard, but a lot of times women are just fed up.
Because I'm gonna give it to you like this, right? Here it is. You have a child, right? So now you done went through your situations. Now you want to change over your new leaf, and now you want to be celibate with me, and you expect me to wait when you ain't make Buddy over here wait. So now I gotta wait all this time. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, this is new pussy. You gotta wait.
Right. Maybe you don't know what she going through.
Rebirth.
She could be going through some healing. She could be going through some things where she want to do it right.
Heal over there by yourself.
Right. She don't want to slip up again.
Right.
She don't want to
heal over there. Yeah. Heal over there. Go back
Adrian,
and heal with Buddy.
Adrian, I'm letting you take this one.
So when you gonna be patient though? That's what men gotta be patient with women. It ain't because she don't want to give you nothing automatically. Let me go and push it to the side.
Look.
What? Why is it a problem when women do it? Not all women are naive. Why do we have to be victims? When we upfront, we toxic. Upfront about what?
What's the problem? I don't understand. Yeah. Why is it a problem when women do it?
Yeah, what's the problem she talking about? When
women
they say they just want to be friends? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You saying what you want up front. That's just the buddies you be messing with, period. Because clearly, if a woman is upfront about what she wants, most dudes respect it.
Remember the conversation we had last week was about women telling men that they just want to be friends up front.
Yeah.
All men here is, we just fucking.
Oh,
yeah. But that wasn't. Remember, that wasn't the situation. Oh no, we just going on dates. No, you fucking.
Pretty much.
Period.
Yeah. You tell a dude that I don't want a relationship. That's a goddamn jackpot for them.
Yeah. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Oh, okay. So you want You just so I ain't gotta commit to you. I can still be with you, have access to you. And all these over here.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about on that.
Free pass. Look, free pass.
I might have to throw a little more in there.
Don't say ain't no problem.
Right.
Period. Let's go.
All right. So we got the next one. All right,
what's the next question?
Let's hear it.
All right. Whose fault is it that relationships and marriage is getting less and less likely to happen?
What?
Men and women. Whose fault is this?
That's the choice, men or women?
Yeah, it's men and women. This is what we talking. It's men and women. We know men need to hear this too.
I would say as a society, things just have changed. How we receive information, the instant gratification has a lot to do with it. Being able to date how we date now, I can get on Facebook dating app or Bumble, Tinder, and get someone that's easily accessible, meet up, hook up, whatever I want to do. And I think a lot of that has to do with it. Maybe not the core reason of why marriages are the way they are now, but I feel like it affects the dating environment for sure.
I agree. Even though marriage and relationships it's two people, it's everybody's fault. It just depends on the situation. Everybody plays their part. It takes two to work on something. You can't be one person working on it and the other person don't want it. So, but again, like she said, society. I mean, what examples are men and women have seen these examples these days of marriages? You know, it's not like it was growing up. We seen marriages, we seen families together. We seen all that. Now it's just wide open. So it's so much freedom out here. And then now you got all these different type of relationships, poly relationships. People want to be going both ways. It's everybody getting greedy. Like everybody greedy. Like instead of just being, hey, I'm gonna stick to this person and that's all I want. But it's two people that play that role. I mean, every situation different. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's women's fault.
Didi.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's hear it.
Absolutely women's fault. 100%. No full cocaine, no cutting.
Explain.
Okay.
Because I know like people like to go back in the day. People used to all that stuff. Women have, for some reason, lost their intent in what they were created to do. We were created to be wives. We were created to nurture. We were created to take care of. That's what our role is supposed to be. And now we want to be the man. We want to be the breadwinner. We want to be boss chicks. We want to be boss bitches. We don't want to be wives. Men actually want to be husbands. They really do. They want to be. Men like being taken care of. Who the hell wouldn't want that end of the stick?
I agree with you as far as our part, but I feel that men play that role first. I feel that men are set to be leaders, and I feel that they lost their place. They're not approaching women the same. They don't have the same vision for that woman. They're not taking lead and taking control. A woman is going to, like you said, we're created where we're going to fall in line. If we got if we have a man that is leading properly, we're going to follow.
I don't agree with that. I think women are always going to be submissive no matter what. You are created.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not going to
be submissive. You're right. They're going to be submissive.
But I think social media is a false sense for people. People take that and run with it. You mentioned poly. It's like 1% people that are poly. Like people see certain things and take it and think that that's like a broad across the spectrum. And I'm saying these things because I know it's just too many successful marriages. I think I forgot what the percentage was, Adrian, that you sent the thing. It was like 70% have the man in the home now being raised, like got kids in the home with the dad and the mom being raised together. Like the increase has gone 70% over the past 10 years. So things that are being displayed on social media are not true. Actual real statistics and data are showing something totally different. People are getting married. Relationships are lasting. Men are actually leading.
Yeah,
I'm talking about real life too. That's where they get the data.
No, I'm saying I'm saying not social media. I'm talking about like just personal people I know or whatever. Personally, you have people that's in relationships, but they're not lasting. You know, or they want to venture off into something else. You know, they're immature, just don't even understand a lot of things. But I'm gonna take ownership for the women with what I was saying. Men, I feel, are the leaders, and they should take control. I mean, take their spot back. and when I say that, I mean, yes, women, we're gonna fall for a lot of things, even if they're doing good or bad. But we got to make a choice and we allow it. So when they not doing right, we still allow it. When they keep messing up, we still allow so much. So I'm gonna take that responsibility on that for allowing it. But I do feel ultimately it's on the men. Like it ain't
have a
woman to
fantasy
say,
also,
come on,
though.
let's do this, let's do that. Like, you know, y'all talk about women being independent. Let me tell you something. Whoever said they want to be independent by themselves and strong, they lying. They just either hurt or something. There's no way. I want a man to be there, be a provider. I want to sit back and be the woman and be that visionary and take care of the home. You know, whatever the case, be his teammate. But at the same time, these men are not the same. And I'm not speaking for all of them, but a lot of them are not the same. Like you said, roles are reversing in a lot of ways. It's like you're left with no choice. Nobody wants to be a single mother. That's not a choice.
You sure about that?
Listen, I'll say this. I chose to be a single mom
Speak on it, sis. Speak on it. This we need. Hold up. Let her talk. Let's just talk. Let somebody who chose to be a single mom speak on it.
You know, that wasn't. I'm gonna speak for me.
Wait, she said she chose to be a single mom.
Yeah,
she chose, but I didn't go out. Let me just have sex with somebody to have a baby. No, the intent is I want a family, so I don't want to have kids, and I choose. I just want to do this on my own, or I choose. I want to be. No, I want the man to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Women really want to have a family.
But we talking as like, but I want us. Sometimes I want us to speak in general. So the overwhelming majority of people, especially women, if you have a conversation with these women, they would prefer to be moms than wives.
Well, they didn't have no good husbands.
They never had a husband.
They never had a husband.
They never even. They don't. That's not. They don't even care to have a husband. They just want to be moms.
So I guess I would need to hear about like why they don't want to be involved with anybody on any level, any man.
Because these modern women think they're men. They don't even think on the level of marriage. They think on the level of they are in this fantasy land of boss chick mentality where I don't need a man. I can raise my child by myself and I can do whatever I want. Like I don't need to answer to nobody. Why would I want to cater to a man when I don't need him?
I just feel like I do that, or the people that I do know or I'm used to, we do it because we don't have a choice either. Yeah, we want to be strong, but I want a partner too, so we could build an empire together. Not I'm gonna do this by myself. It's like I don't have a choice but to at the moment. But that is not a desire. You know, you want somebody that you can rock and roll with, Bonnie and Clyde with. But different folks, different strokes for different folks.
I want to hear Sash's response for her wanting to be a single mom.
Listen, that wasn't the intention. I did want to be married, but I felt like being married. I mean, most people know the story. I was engaged, and we had our wedding plan, and we were getting married. Like invitations sent out, people was flying in. But I canceled it at the last minute because for me personally, it was too much of a sacrifice because of where we were in our relationship. And I've been in another relationship where we were getting married. We were going to get married. We were just going to go to the courthouse. But it was too much of a sacrifice. And I just did not want to be in a marriage like that. That's not what I envisioned for myself. So to go back what you were talking about, Dee Dee, about a lot of women, and I agree with you. It's women have a completely different mindset these days. Feminism has taken over. But a lot of it, I think, has to do with a lot of these married. I'm not saying everybody's not happily married, and I'm not saying that you're not going to go through ups and downs within a marriage because you are. But a lot of women don't just want to deal with the shit. I didn't want to deal, like I know the type of person I am, the type of woman I am. I'm not gonna be with a cheating man. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that.
So that's what you're referring to when that's what he was cheating and things of that nature.
It was one of the things he wanted a home. He wanted me to provide a home for him and children. And I was okay with that, but he wanted to run the streets as well. He wanted to have other women. And I wasn't okay with that. And he was like, well, I'm going to be home and I'm not going to bring you into my mess that I'm doing. Okay. That's not the life that I envision for myself.
So when do women start taking accountability for their vetting process being fucked up?
No, absolutely. The last relationship I was in, I knew the type of man, and he told me, he was like, you knew. And I was like, no, I didn't. We didn't sit down and have a conversation about this. So I do. You're absolutely right. A lot of the times women hear what they want to hear, or they pretend not to hear because their dream or what they envision, or they up in age, it's slim pickings. Well, I think I'm gonna just choose him. I'm just gonna deal with this. And then when shit hit the fan, it's like, well, I didn't know. You knew. You knew. And I can say that about myself. The last relationship, I knew the type of man I was dealing with, but I just kind of brushed it to the side because there were other qualities I liked about him. And I wanted to be married, and I wanted to have a home, and I wanted to have a family. So
that's why I was saying we accept a lot of things that
we do
normally don't want, and that's something that could help, hold people accountable, hold these men accountable. Don't accept it, and they won't do it. But if we allow it, they're going to continue to do whatever they want to do, depending on who that person is.
Yeah,
because typically it kind of goes back to the first topic. The kind of guy that you want is probably going to come with a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where that kind of comes in. That's where it's like, well, do I really want that?
They say anyway, the one we want is
the
not
type,
the one we need. The one we don't need is the one we don't want.
Yeah. Right. The ones you ain't looking at or even notice that exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't giving them no love, no
play. It takes time though. It takes maturity. It takes trials and tribulations. It takes a lot for you to really wake up and understand, like, okay, what I really want. I got to adjust a little bit. You got to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more open, and not try to stick to just what you think you want.
Yep. Shot of tequila too. And take a shot of tequila.
Ooh. It's on us as women to choose better.
Yes.
Wow.
You got to tighten up your vetting process.
Man, look.
We can't keep saying that it ain't no good men out here, because it's a lot of great men out here.
For sure.
But where they at though?
But do you qualify for them? So because that was the first question. Do you qualify for them?
Listen,
you said you out here being mean.
I am. That's why I said I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm on my healing phase right now. I'm trying to get my house. I'm trying to, fix me and deal with me and iron out the issues that I have. And then once, hopefully on this healing journey, when, I've worked out my issues and I understand myself a little more, then I might meet the man that, that I qualify for. I hate that so bad.
It's like saying, asking, are you submissive, right? You don't like that either, I bet too, huh?
Listen. Are you going to that question?
Nah, I ain't going to that one. I want to switch it up now.
I don't have a problem with being submissive, but I'm not like qualified. I don't even want to go qualify for a 9-to-5. So it just, no, I don't like that. But I understand it though. So
for sure.
Good luck. All right, let's switch it up. Why are the 3 6s so important to women? And if y'all don't know what the 3 6s are, let me break it down.
Look, I'm looking 6 feet tall, 6-figure salary, 6-inch packet. Like his penis?
At least
6 or more. At least
6
inches.
At least 6 inches.
Oh, this getting personal. Okay, I guess we can talk about generally speaking.
Little bit. Well, all that don't mean nothing, because you can have all that and be garbage. Like, for real, I don't know why, some men think they have to have that 6 feet. No, you don't, because like I would rather you, like I said, be here for me mentally, emotionally, everything else, be able to support. But what does that mean? You can make your money, you can have this, you can have that, and still not be a good man, and still not cater to me, and still not cater to the needs that I have. So that really doesn't even mean nothing. And you can have, not that I want that, but I've heard you can have a little bit shorter than that and still be able to please somebody. There's ways, but it's all about how you work it. And if the love is there and the chemistry is there,
listen, it depends on how. Listen. just saying.
You saying six? Look, which way?
That's a disability.
Okay,
like I told you, you got to be able to make that. You got to be able to make it like it's not that. Sex is important. I'm gonna just say that.
I was just about to say that. Sex is important.
Sex game is it's at the top of the list. I'm just gonna say that. But as long as you taller than me when I got heels on, and it's what you do with your money, it's not what you have. So you can be making $50,000 and you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You doing the right things with it. Hey, go with it. You try to figure it out.
I'm just trying to figure. You said less than 6, girl.
Hey, I was speaking for the people in the back.
Oh, okay.
I said because I've heard hey, they know how to do something with it. Hey, them short people need love, I guess.
I could do short people, but short penises ain't.
No, I was talking about that. I was talking about the short. The little engines that could.
Oh, okay. I could do short, but not short penises.
Did you call it the little inches that could?
The little engine that could.
Oh, little engine. Oh, I thought she said little inches that could.
Listen, I'll say it's important because that's what society has told us is important. A lot of people get into social media, entertainment, and that's what they see. 6 feet tall, 6 figures, big penis. Well, six
like
inch.
A cheater to me.
Listen,
it's gonna be cheating.
Women, a lot of women these days. That goes back to what Didi was saying. How modern women are. You know, these boss chicks or whatever. That's status symbol. When you see a man that's tall, he making a lot of money. He driving a nice car, and he has a nice size penis. That's status.
My question is, what's the size of his heart? Does he got a heart to go with all that? Because it don't mean nothing if he don't have something to go with it.
He got a heart like Tristan Thompson.
Well, we know that one is not gonna last long. If you're going after 6 feet, 6 figures, and 6 inches, and you don't have nothing to go with it, then stay over there. Don't come this way.
But a lot of women are not looking for like more than that. They're not looking for more than that. They just want the money. They want. And
they cool with what they do.
Right. The status to say, I was with him, or he took me here. He give me money or whatever, and to be sexually pleased, I guess. So that's what they qualify for.
And if that's what they want. I want a woman that just want that, then that's on y'all. That's what y'all choose.
A lot of men do with money. They pay for it. They don't care.
They don't care.
Oh yes,
they love
it.
They
getting flued out, huh?
Right.
I don't care nothing about no 6 figures. I don't care nothing about you being 6 feet. But them 6 inches is non-negotiable.
Hey man, some people gotta have that non-negotiable. You know what I'm saying?
That one I'm sorry.
It's important. You can't have nobody like, man.
Y'all better speak y'all truth. If it's a non-negotiable, you better speak that, because y'all over here trying to be nice. Like, what is his heart is 6 inches too? Like, oh my God. Like,
it's the truth. I don't want you to come with more than 6 inches and you just a bum. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no compassion. You don't have nothing. You just own that. That's all you got to offer.
Slay that thing.
Listen, he got to know what he doing as well. That need to be like in the. I know that's in parentheses, but that need to be in parentheses because I've listen. It's some men out there that got it.
Know how to work
just
it.
Because you got the Bentley don't mean you know how to drive it. I'm just saying.
I can show them.
Look.
Lessons.
I'm so weak. I'm just saying it's a lot of young men out there, older men too, that just don't they are equipped. They are equipped, but they don't know what they doing. And then be looking at you like I've never no one has ever told, sir. No, somebody need to tell you. These women ain't being honest with you. You need to tighten up. You ain't got it. Sorry. Sorry. Just saying.
Keep moving.
Wow.
We can move on, Adrian.
Wow.
So what's funny is I don't know if y'all ever saw the show Kendra G singles dating show on YouTube. Y'all should watch it. Shout out to Kendra G. This topic comes up all the time.
Yeah.
That's one of the questions, like, what are your requirements? And most of the women always say they need a 3 6s.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why does it matter so much? That's crazy.
It matters.
That's why they single.
There you go. That you get what you asked for.
Half of them not even around nobody that makes 6 figures to even meet nobody that makes 6 figures. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
So fellas, we're gonna check that. They said they don't need a 3 6s. I think it's capped. But
hey,
1
2
6.
6s. Correction.
Yeah.
Oh, you need 2 6s.
No, it's only one that's really required. The other ones can, there's negotiation on that part.
So it's negotiation on 2, but 1 is a non-negotiable.
Right.
I mean, they have if you not meeting the requirement, there's ways to adjust that requirement to go get the skills that you need. You know what I'm saying?
She said everything negotiable is 6 inches.
It's non-negotiable, but you just like if you don't qualify for a job, you need that bachelor's degree. What do? You go to school. You go get the degree. If you that's what you want.
Which your other credentials is.
You can adjust that. They got surgery. They got other stuff that you can tighten that up. You know what I'm saying? So
no,
yeah.
I need them inches.
You writing it down.
I'm going to cheat. I'm just being honest. What the hell would do with that? That's crazy. Life too short to be.
But maybe he compensates in other ways.
Ain't no compensating. Ain't no other compensating.
Maybe he got other talents.
I might as well date a girl.
Let me say this real quick.
Nope.
I don't get. Look, your compensation areas can be strong, but at the end of the day, you still got to come back to that. You still got to come back to that.
I need that.
But what if he can get the job done without having?
That's an attitude adjuster.
Maybe he can get the job done without having the. Maybe he know a workaround.
The job can't be done properly without that.
I've tried it all. I need that.
Okay. I'm trying to help y'all out, fellas.
Hey man, speak on it. They want to hit a reel anyways. You know what I'm saying?
If you wasn't blessed, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll find a nice, lovely lady that'll accept what you got.
But do men know? Do men know like how they measure up?
They think they got that thing. No, they don't. They be like,
no, I don't think so.
And you be like,
what? It be the smallest ones with the biggest ego. Like they finna come in there and tear the house down. I'm just saying, I'm a shit drink.
Men don't be
I don't know that, but I mean, men know their size. That's what I'm talking about.
How you know? But how you know?
No, mine.
I'm telling you, they don't know, Adrian. They be hyping themselves up. They come in there like they mandingo, like they about to tear some shit up, and we be like, "Oh my!"
No, I'm gonna tell you what the worst. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what the worst thing is. So we're adults. We all know that magnums are for large penises, right? We know that. You know damn well. You know when you come on now. When you put that thing, come on now.
Bag condom. He got on a baggy condom.
But listen, facts. But be pretending like nothing is wrong. Like, come on now. We all done had sex education. That's not how it's supposed to be on there. That ain't right. That is not how it's properly put on there.
Yeah. I think that's the ego thing. They're not gonna come and bring a little regular size. They want to act like I got my magnum with me, trying to make it feel like you about to get something, and just be like,
it's like the Wizard of Oz. He try to pull it out, like try to make you believe. Right. Nah, bro. Nah,
now you done made me mad.
You can't hide that. You can't fake that.
You know I'm here, right? You know I see you.
Turn the light on. Turn the light on right now.
Maybe he's a
Get
grower,
out.
not a shower. I don't know.
That's possible.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's possible.
Adrian, what's the next question?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Yeah.
I mean, I finally got y'all to start being truthful about that. I wasn't moving on until we got some truth in him. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have the truth? That's all you. That's important.
Well, they need to hear from y'all. You see what I'm saying? They need to hear from y'all. What y'all looking for when it comes to this? All right. The next question. This is a good one. I like this question.
Oh,
If for some reason you are unable to have sex anymore, would you be okay with your man having sex outside the relationship?
We might would. I mean, like, what you mean though? Like, for some reason,
For some reason, you
like
can't have sex.
penetration.
Yeah.
You got to get right because there's what you say
'Cause-
compensation ways.
You
There's-
can't-
Can I still talk? Am I able to use my? Can I
Right.
still talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, then.
But
well,
you can't. He can't penetrate you though.
but one way, right? One way.
Yeah.
Or always.
He can't penetrate you.
Okay, so this
He
There's
can't
ways
penetrate you
around.
down to where naturally where you're supposed to be penetrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but he's gonna be taken care of. So we gonna be the ones with the problem.
What you mean?
Yeah, he gonna be all right.
Right,
He
y'all
gonna
gonna
be
be
all right.
straight.
What
Stressing
about
my
me?
mood.
What about
What
me?
about us? That
Hold up,
question
man.
is wrong. What
Hold
about
up.
us?
How we get on y'all? The
I'm trying
question
to figure it
is,
out.
the question
figure it out.
is, would you be okay with him having sex outside the
He's
relationship?
not gonna have to. The question is,
No.
it's me.
It ain't about you.
Okay.
It ain't about you right now. It's about them and making
He
sure
gonna be
they
taken
happy
care of.
because you can't have those type of sexual relations anymore.
It's
So he,
you only shut down the vajayjay.
right. So he can't penetrate the P.
he got so many other options.
He got too many other options.
We can
Where
make
he
this
gon-
work.
He gonna get off. He gonna get pleasured.
So if he can't penetrate the P no more, would you be okay? with him
No,
having-
he better break up with me, man. That's it. That's the only way you go. Break up
That's
with
it.
me.
Yeah, we gonna have to break up.
Sorry.
Y'all ain't gonna let him. Y'all ain't gonna let
No.
Buddy go.
I'll get him a toy.
What?
They got that guac guac shit 2000.
Right.
The guac guac 3000.
And the pocket
No,
one too.
So y'all
The
that's
pocket one.
selfish. Y'all that's selfish.
Absolutely.
That y'all not
Look, how much
see,
is it?
just selfish.
He has a
Listen.
Would you do
choice.
it?
He has
Would
a
you
choice
do
to
it?
Stay with me.
Would you do it? If
Right.
Debbie couldn't do it, if Debbie couldn't, you couldn't.
This ain't about the fellas today. It ain't
Would
about
you-
the fellas today.
It's about
Y'all
ain't-
get that answer next week.
Mm.
You get the answer next week.
Well, he have a choice. If he stay with me, that means you with me. If you want to go on, go on. I'm a bless it. Go ahead. I support.
So
Keep
What he
moving.
should be worried about
you
is
can't
pleasing
you
me.
He gonna do it anyway.
Right.
He gonna do what anyway?
He gonna go get some from somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just not gonna give permission.
Why won't
Right,
you?
I'm
give
not okay
permission
with it.
then? Why
Then he
won't you
can
be okay
go.
with it? Why won't you be okay?
I'd
Like,
rather
yo,
you
you
just
know
break
what?
up with me.
Exactly.
be done with me,
But
please.
he taking care of you all the ways that
No.
you want to be, and now you know
How?
what
When
I'm
I
saying.
can't get none no more. Fuck him.
He ain't
But-
too worried about me if he out in the streets. I'm just saying.
But-
he need
but
to be
the next
figuring out
man-
ways to give me
Y'all
The
talking
next-
about y'all talking about we selfish. His ass selfish. Think about fucking somebody else.
right. What
Because
about
he
my
can't-
needs?
And I can't. And something
So-
happened to me, and I can't have sex no more.
Right.
But I'm
So
selfish.
now he's supposed to not have sex no more.
He said right.
But he's gonna get taken care of.
So he not supposed to have sex no more because you can't have sex.
He's gonna have sex, just not in my vagina.
right. He's
So
gonna
y'all wouldn't
feel-
okay be like, you know what, baby, you taking care of home, you doing good. You know what? If you go handle your business from time to time,
Better
you get,
or worse.
you get a pass. You know, I give
No.
you a pass from time to time.
I think all the women feel the same way.
Just get away from me. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Because the
So-
time spent that you with another woman, you could be thinking about how we can remediate this for me.
It's crazy.
That's what
So
you
make
need to
sure
be
you
thinking
ask that
about.
question next week. If your thing was cut off, would you allow her permission? to go out there and get some more
So
things.
fellas, as y'all see,
Write that down for next
if
week.
women, if you can't penetrate the pee no more, women are not.
We
Okay
got
with
so
you.
many other holes though.
Yeah.
You only have a penis. You only
It ain't
have
the
one
same.
penis.
That's it.
It ain't the
You
same.
have one penis. If that motherfucker gone, we don't have no other options.
That's
Mouth?
it.
What that mouth
It ain't
do?
no.
No,
That's
but
different.
didn't you
What
hear the
that
last
mouth do?
Go
question?
get a girl.
They come as a pair. You can't do one and not have the other. That don't work out that way.
We need to follow up.
Thank you. Or
So y'all ain't letting y'all man
No.
go penetrate.
Or you letting your girl get penetrated.
I told you, I'm not answering this question until next week. I'm not
Fellas in
answering.
the comments, I need y'all to tap in. So
Right.
y'all talking about we being
I'm not
selfish.
answering the question until next week, fellas. We gonna be on and we gonna have the same question just so y'all know. And yeah, we'll tap in. But this is about the
Dump me.
women.
And don't come trying
Dump
to get
you.
none of my disability check either.
Dump you.
Like at all.
Hold up. So
Forget about me.
So y'all want okay, y'all man.
No.
No.
Bye. See ya.
But the next dude's gonna feel some type of way too. So at least you got the man that's taking care of home, doing all this.
Nah, there's good men out there.
I'll be by myself with my nurse's aid. Fuck him.
Right. Hey.
So you're gonna be by yourself. You got this perfectly great man. The only thing
my kids will take care
if
of
he
me.
was
You
great,
can't-
then he would not want to go out there and have sex with somebody else if he was
Stop
great.
the cap. Stop the cap.
I'm
He
just
can't
saying.
have sex with you.
Y'all
He
men are so
can.
selfish. It's ridiculous.
He gonna still pop off. Look,
You better not ask me. You better go do it now and find out. But don't you ask
Right.
me no goddamn stupid ass question like that.
yeah, you're not gonna get permission.
Y'all should just okay it.
No.
Why?
For what?
Because you
I'm
can't do it
already-
no more.
I've already had a traumatic experience where I can't do it no more. And
Right.
now you want to traumatize me even more? But come on, making me feel even less worthy?
Yeah, I
You
know.
should, exactly. You should be like, yo, just keep it clean. Do what you need to do. Just, hey, handle your business from time to time.
Nah. Absolutely.
He wrong.
Absolutely.
So people, yes.
I'm just saying.
Y'all so disrespectful, man.
So
Y'all
now
ain't
he
getting none of my lawsuit money.
so he ain't like, but he still want to be with you. He love you.
No, he
I
don't.
bet he do, because now I'm about to be rich.
Right.
Boy, fellas, y'all hear this?
He has
Y'all hear
choices
this?
made.
Y'all hear these
He has
women?
choices.
These
Because what he
women-
need to do is be thinking about a master plan to make it work again.
Right.
Instead
Fix
of
this motherfucker.
and worry about other
Creativity.
stuff. No.
He better go get a contraption and strap these goddamn legs open and do what he need to do.
Gotta research a doctor. Give me a makeover or something.
Right, go to a surgeon. Look,
Make it work again.
Look.
I don't know why my stuff won't work no more. I don't care what kind of accident it is. It's a hole. Go in there.
Right.
Create it again and do something.
Put some nerves down there. So
Hey,
I don't care if I don't feel it. You can feel it. Go on.
reconstruct that thing.
Do what
that's
you
why
do.
that six-figure man is gonna pay for surgery so she can get it fixed. Then.
Vaginal rejuvenation, baby.
Right.
Shoot.
Fellas,
Can fix that.
this is what y'all got to deal with.
Oh.
We talking about our man.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
It's over with.
Exactly, Chandra. Where there's a will, there's a way. You better get up in there.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you.
It's a hole.
Amen.
It is a hole. You can go in.
Hey.
It ain't
That's
closed
it.
up, shut down, sold up, or something. What the?
Hey, it might be sold up, shut down, all that.
Mm.
I bet y'all gonna figure it out then.
This is gonna be a question for the men's panel next week, Tom. I'm just saying, that's what we asking is what the question is, would the man be allowing us to go out and get some D from somebody else if his D didn't work?
But I would,
That's
but
the
we
question.
But
wouldn't
clearly,
even
since
like I'm
hey
cool
Tom,
with-
since a woman ain't working, you can't go out here and do nothing. So they saying lead them. Like they not gonna have the same situation with the next man and the
No,
next
because
man.
women aren't the same as men. Remember? Don't we always have this conversation?
if my
Men aren't
man
built the
something
same.
happened to his thing. Okay, there's toys, there's mouth, there's a lot of other things that can please me. I don't need to go get it. I don't need to go get another, thing. It's
I
just
think
way
Women are emotional people, so we can.
yes.
We're more
If I love
forgiving
you, I'm
than
there
men.
with you. I'm good.
So you
I'm
should be
gonna sit on
good
your
to let
face and
him
some
go
other
have
good shit
sex with
out you.
somebody else.
Nah.
Did you hear what I
I don't
said?
want
I'm
to go
gonna
have
get a
sex with
toy or
anybody
something.
else.
I'm gonna get a toy. I'm gonna get something he can play with me with. But him,
Exactly.
on the other hand, I'm not gonna let him go to another woman for him to dive in. No.
Y'all men are greedy. Y'all be greedy.
Right.
What?
As long as you
Oh, my
achieve the
goodness.
same objective, that's all that matters.
Men automatically go to another woman. Women
Exactly.
go to what can I do to fix the situation with the guy I
Right.
got.
That's true.
That's a
Y'all
good
niggas
point.
ain't shit.
How willing? Put that question down. That's good too. How willing?
Oh yeah, that's gonna definitely be a question next week for
Yes.
the fellas. You feel me? Because
They ain't letting a woman go get smashed by no another man and she come back home. What? I don't know no man on the planet that would agree to that shit.
He gonna kill her and him.
okay.
Y'all, they just greedy.
Hey,
They is greedy.
Tune in next week to find out that answer.
I don't know what man. Ain't nobody looking his wife in the face no more. She come back skipping this shit. That nigga got a bigger dick.
Hey,
that nigga got a bigger dick.
Look all happy and everything,
Right.
glowing. Where you just come from, babe?
Shout out to
Hey, why is you so happy? You ain't never been this happy the whole 10 years we've been married. Because I settled for them 5.5 inches.
So weak. Oh man. Now you know you done hurt a lot of men feelings. You got them rethinking their whole life.
They better blame their mama and daddy. They shit. They gotta think about their legacy a bit more. Adrian,
Oh my
what's the
goodness.
next question, Adrian?
Hey man.
You said these your questions.
Hey man, we gotta.
You weren't ready.
I was ready, but
I don't know what happened to Drena. That damn Mississippi internet, boy.
That Mississippi internet, boy. I tell you, that's why I left Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Y'all crazy. So y'all telling me?
You said keep it real.
Y'all would not let y'all man.
We still on this?
I thought I just knew y'all was not selfish like this.
Let it go.
It's no way.
I'm trying to figure out how we selfish.
Right.
We in the wheelchair.
So hold on.
We in the wheelchair.
You in the wheelchair.
I'm so
you want him to give it up? You want him to give up the penetration?
Selfish.
You want him to give up the penetration for life?
Listen, if I was on my
deathbed,
he bet not. Like, just wait till I die or something. Like, come on now. No.
Hey,
and even when I'm dead, I'm haunting y'all motherfuckers. Shit.
Doug, you
I'm
feel me,
that
Doug?
type of jealous bitch. No.
Doug, you feel what I'm saying, Doug? You hear this? You hear this selfishness that's spewing out of their mouth right about now?
I will say this. I know it's some women that will be like, oh, absolutely, I can't please him, and I will be there, like whatever he needs.
And you see the voice you doing that in?
Exactly. Whatever he needs, I will do it for him if that's what he needs to be happy. But this ain't
Doug.
You know what? He is out of control. Look, this ain't it though. We got to move on to the next question.
Ooh.
Who lying? I don't know how jealous I am.
No, I wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way.
You won't come back in my house smelling like another bitch. Hell
listen,
no.
The question is, would we okay it? Like that means a conversation needs to happen to say, honey, you know, it's okay. Go be with other women. That's a conversation for a woman to okay it. Now, what he do is what he do.
Right.
But we're not okaying that. We're not saying, yes, please go do that. And I know about it. It's no way. It's no freaking way. Absolutely not.
Ain't no way I'm okaying that. What?
No.
Don't work out that way.
Why? Y'all still ain't gave a good.
Why?
So here's the thing. Just because I am physically incapable of doing something does not mean that everything else in my mind and brain and heart and all that is still not intact.
Right.
Why do you think that I would be okay with my man sleeping with another woman? That's crazy.
That is an opportunity for you and your woman to get even closer and find new ways to please each other and get more intimacy with each other. Yes, intimacy. That's what it's about. Thank you. Yeah.
And it's more than one hole. I don't understand why this is crazy. This is
greedy.
Male shit.
It's greedy.
And anyway, some men like the butthole. I'm just saying. There's a lot of y'all men out there that like to do it there versus the actual piece.
At least y'all still got 2 holes left.
I don't have no penis. We ain't got nothing to choose from. We got right. Shit.
What about me? What about me?
You better put it in my nostril, my ear, my armpit, my boob, something. Shit, you better figure some shit out.
It's levels to this thing. Levels.
Yes.
To make this happen.
Yes.
Let's get creative.
All right, we finna switch it up because one thing I'm learning is women is selfish. So maybe I think I know the answer to this question. So I just want to hear it. You know, we have one final question for you. What does submissive mean to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, you go.
I'll speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that a good woman, quote unquote, is naturally submissive. Submissive doesn't mean do what I say, say what I do, whatever. It's just being there for her man. He don't have to worry about it. She taking care of things. I mean, it's a teammate. And submission is both ways. Let me put that out there first. Submission is both ways, but it's not a negative thing. It's just that I am loyal and committed to who I'm with, this person, and that person is committed to me, and I'm there, ride or die. I mean, it's simple. And to me, anybody who says submission, I'm not going to be submissive to anybody, is ignorant. I mean, submissive is not a negative thing. Like I said, it's a difference when you got like an aggressive man or somebody who wants to be in control and dictate everything. That's not submission. That's just somebody who just trying to boss you, bully you, whatever you want to label it as. But submission is actually, to me, a positive thing. It's just being there for each other, Bonnie and Clyde.
What say you, ma'am? I know you got to think about it. She trying to figure out how to attack it.
No,
but she want to be politically correct and everything. No, go talk your talk. Talk your talk, sis.
Listen, my personal definition is just allowing a man to lead.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have an issue with this. Man, because I used to be very aggressive and
used to be.
Oh my God.
I'm a soft woman. Okay? I know how to be feminine. I can be strong and feminine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I can be perceived as strong, and then I can also be feminine. But
show me that feminine side, then. Let's hear it.
So petty. He is so petty.
Hey, I just wanna. But yeah, just allowing a man to lead. And it could be in a lot of different scenarios. Like my past relationship, me and him would actually talk about it, and depending on the type of man that you're dealing with, he's not gonna go for you just certain things, like arguing with him about certain things or trying to control a situation. And a lot of it has to do with me being raised by a single mom, and a lot of it has to do with my military background and with me trying to, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. And he like, nah, that's not the plan. So I don't think it's a negative thing. I think it's actually a beautiful thing. It just depends on the type of man that you're submitting to.
And it's just about trusting him as that leader, trusting him as that head. And I'm gonna say this on the flip side. You want it to be that way, but sometimes I believe men are not leading, and they want women to be submissive to someone who's not leading. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna, hold up, wait a minute, lead properly, and I'm gonna follow.
Well, a lot of
But
men don't know how to lead, though.
they don't. And that's what I'm saying. It's hard to be submissive to some men because, like I said, they don't know. They don't know how to properly lead. You know, I've seen where men feel all I want to do, I'm providing, I'm taking care of the house. That should be good enough. You know, you need to do all this X, Y, Z. It's more than just being a provider. It's more than just, you know, being there for your family as far as physically. It requires so much more as a man. You are the head. So, like I said, it's just respecting the man and letting him lead and you following his lead on things. But it's like I said, it's the flip side too. Men can be submissive as well, and it's not a bad thing.
What men submissive at?
No,
in
the bedroom.
Like,
look,
not just the bedroom. But for instance,
I'm just
women are visionaries. women are visionaries, and it's about trusting your woman as well. You know, sometimes she may have an idea, sometimes she may lead a situation, and are you gonna be that man and trust her? And you gonna take, not that your role is changing, it's just that I'm gonna let my woman take the lead on this situation or something like that. You know, it's being learning how to be selfless and learning how to humble yourself with her. She's not in competition with you, that's your partner, so you shouldn't be offended if, you know, she may lead a particular situation and you just supporting her with.
Go ahead, because I know you're going to speak on like a woman being natural, feminine, and let's hear it.
Stop the cap.
Oh man, you know submission is my thing, right? That's just my topic. So of course submission is always a natural thing. That's just who you're created to be. You either are or you aren't. It's not a costume. You can't put it on, you can't take it off. Just like a man is masculine or he's not. He can't put it on, he can't take it off. I don't care what a man is, you're submissive. If you are choosing a man that's not leading, that's your fault. If he ain't leading properly. No matter how he is, you should always be submissive. If you're not vetting properly, check your vetting process. I can't think of a time where a man will be submissive to a woman, but I don't know. I think men should be supportive of their women.
Yeah.
I think they should be good listeners when it comes to when a woman has an idea. But I think the man should always be the visionary. I think the man should always lead the way and the woman should always follow him. And if you're choosing a man that you cannot trust to set out that vision that you can lead, then you probably picked the wrong man. And I think a lot of times that's probably just the issue. Women just haven't had a good example of who to choose, how to choose, because of the homes have been broken for so long. Men have not been taking their rightful position a lot of times. But I think that tide has changed dramatically when it comes to Black fathers being in the home, Black fathers setting the example, Black fathers actually taking the lead in the relationships, in the homes, and in the marriages. If that is not the case in your circle, you might want to change your circle.
Yeah. Your perception. Yeah.
And change what's around you because, for instance, Adrian is in my circle. The people that I know are amazing dads, amazing husbands. And I do this probably every episode to Adrian. He's probably tired of me saying that. I don't care. He is probably one of the most... Hey, little Adrian. Oh, he ain't gonna say hi to me today. That's all right. Let me get him.
He said, I just came in real quick.
Adrian is probably one of the few men that I've seen be intentional about everything that he does. When it came to him choosing his wife, creating his family, his career, everything that he did it in order. And he was intentional about it. He came from a single parent home or a home that was broken, a home that wasn't the greatest. But he made sure he didn't repeat that cycle. He made sure that he put his children in the position that they would never repeat the cycle that he went through. So knowing and seeing and witnessing the people that are around him, the men that are in his circle, and him allowing me to see that, I know that this shit exists. So it's just crazy. When I hear people say that there's so many men out here that aren't doing these things, you got to change the pool that you're in because there's some great intentional men out here that are really killing the game and doing their thing. So being submissive is super easy when you come across men like Adrian. So.
When you come across men like that. Only one thing I'm gonna say against that, I feel that women are visionaries. Sometimes we possess that vision for our family, you know, whether it's our kids, whether it's as a whole. I feel that men should listen. Don't shut her voice out, you know, don't ever shut your woman voice out, because there are things that are downloaded to her that she may see that he don't quite see. You know what I'm saying? It's just about him trusting her with that.
Yeah, that's why I said men should listen and
listen very
understand
well.
what their woman, is
But I
bringing.
think that at the end of the day, right? And so it goes back to the comment that I made earlier when I said that if anything happens in a relationship, typically men are going to be the problem, men are going to be the issue, they're going to have to take the blame for it. So when things are going on in your household, no matter what, even if, you know, your significant other comes up with something, a game plan, and you say, I'm gonna follow it. At the end of the day, you still have to be responsible for the game plan, meaning you have to be okay if it fails, that it's still on you as the man of that house. That's how I feel about it. You know, it doesn't mean that we don't go with your plan, but I've been in that situation, even in dating, where it's like going with the plan. I didn't feel comfortable going with the plan, right? Trying to listen, do that new age shit that people be talking about. And I ain't believe in it. But instead of me saying, you know what, not doing it, this is how we're gonna move, did what she says, right? It fails. And guess what? Well, you the man. Why you let it happen? Okay. Won't never happen again. How about that? But yeah, so ultimately, yes, when you look at those situations, typically, I mean, look at our society. Like it's a man's fault. It's always a man's fault. It's a man's fault. It's a man's fault. It's always
I mean, and then you can go a little bit further as to in like we talk about how it was a lot of single parent homes, single mom homes. The men left moms to take on the burden of all of this stuff. And now we're here.
Yeah.
If there was a man there to take on that lead role and that vision, maybe we wouldn't be here in such a bad situation. But we've had women leading when they weren't supposed to be.
Yeah.
But they were doing what they had to do because there were no leaders there. So that would go like that would just show the proof that you need a man to lead, because that's their natural state to lead the family.
Yeah. You're right, Didi. And I think it's gotten to the point now where a lot of women are in those leading positions to the point that when they meet a man that's a leader and a visionary and, you know, just a good man, it's hard for them to relinquish that control over to the man, because they've been so accustomed to taking care of everything, to providing, to, you know, taking care of the home, to doing what the man is supposed to do. So, but I think I do agree with what you said earlier in the podcast. I believe we are getting back to being balanced in the homes as far as relationship when it comes to men and women, because more people, women and men, are coming together and we're having discussions like this. So I agree.
And I'll say one thing that women, and this is anytime I grow in an area, I want to share it because I was the chick that was with the checklist. He got to have this. That was me. Like I like, and if you didn't have it, no. And had I stuck with that, the things that have come to fruition in my life recently it just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Because what I have in my life now is not ideal. Most people would have ran from it. Everybody told me to run from it. Everybody was like, you're too good for that. Literally. But the things that people have seen have been a direct reflection from the leadership that I've been following from somebody that wasn't ideal. But this person has a vision that is like no other, that I would have never even considered at all because of what it looks like on paper.
Yeah.
So I just would caution women, especially Black women, to just take a step back. It may not be as extreme as mine, but just to like at least give some guys a chance that may just need a little bit of direction, a little bit of help, and that can actually pull themselves out of some stuff that you can help them get to, and they can actually be a real leader that got a vision that nobody believed in.
So the question,
because like Adrian said earlier, women require a lot, but are not willing to give much at all.
so my thing is, how long do women be patient? How long do they stay there? Because women, I know we're very patient. We give time after time, chance after chance after chance. We really deal with a lot too when it comes to the man. Like I said, we're constantly forgiving, we're constantly allowing things to happen. The same cycle over and over again. So how long do you give that man to step up and be the leader? You know, what does it take?
Well, first of all, leaders are leaders, no matter what the situation is.
A leader in that relationship where he's ready to step up and be, you know, a leader in that relationship. You know, so much. Like, you know, how long do you deal with it? What has to happen for? I mean, because I know situations where things, you know, had gotten super crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lies or type of lies. And, you know, I said women, we stay there, we deal with it because we always.
We're talking about character now. Now you're talking about character.
Either he is or he
bad
ain't.
character, just bad character.
Well, no, you see the good. You can see people when they got, you know, they're a good person, and you give them that opportunity to step in because they're capable. But that's the thing. We always see the potential in men instead of instead of looking at what they're actually showing you. You know,
fuck potential.
Yeah, we can't look at. That's why I feel like women,
for real,
women, where we look at what they can be or what we see they can be instead of what they see in themselves to be.
Now I'm gonna see you for what you are.
Right, but everybody's not like that. Some people give that man that opportunity over and over and over again.
I wouldn't.
So I'm asking, like, how many opportunities do you give? How much
None.
time do you give that man to grow?
Well, first of all, men are going to change for the person they want to change for, and they're going to put forth the effort for who they're going to do it.
Yeah,
it ain't too many opportunities. Like if you don't see any growth or change, why are you still giving them a chance?
Leave, go,
right, yeah,
run.
But there's really no.
Everybody, like I said, you see a lot of different situations. Yeah, if he not giving you that in the beginning, you should go away. But what I'm saying is you said be there and, you know, let them grow. There's times where you can sit there and try to let a man grow, but it becomes worry on your side. It becomes tiring on your side because it's like, you know, you're supporting and you're not getting as much. You may see some, but, you know, it's like a repeat pattern over and over again. I
would say, first of all, age plays a lot in some
absolutely.
Things.
Well,
so I'm definitely go with age.
You know,
yeah, age will play a lot. Family history, patterns of behavior.
Yeah.
And of course, what you're looking for. Like some people just have never been given opportunity at all. If you got somebody that's just a user that just got bad character, you just can't. Like, there's no help.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, you have to really know people. You got to know you got to just know certain stuff. Like, you know when somebody just ain't shit.
You know
that, but you do have some men that they present themselves and it good. No,
I gotta disagree with you.
And it may be good for a certain amount of time, but there's those areas where it's kind of like a deal breaker. Like you can't keep doing that same.
If it's a deal breaker, then it's a deal breaker. That
you can't keep doing that same thing. I don't care how much good of a man you are. It's just certain things that has to be on point. You know,
then they gotta go.
I disagree. Women be knowing. Women,
we know. We know the hell out of red flags.
We choose to be in situations, knowing the outcome of it, and then be mad. Well, I've been giving, I invested, and I done did. But you knew.
We knew them red flags from the beginning.
We knew. Like, I feel like you know the level. You should be able to, as a woman, at least I would say over 30, you should be able to discern, you know, who you're dealing with, especially if it's over a certain amount of time. You know that person's character, you know what they stand for, you pay attention. Period. You know.
But you also have to realize that you may be getting what you deserve. Everybody ain't what they think they are. All these women ain't 10, so they gotta stop acting like they bringing in all these raggedy men. No, you might be raggedy.
Right? Damn, Dee.
Maybe the problem.
Might be raggedy.
The truth and it's a lot of women out here that's jacked up. Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody ain't what they think they are, and I think that's one of the biggest problems.
They might be raggedy.
It's facts. It's facts. They out there. It goes both ways.
I'm so weak. She said they might be right, but you're right. I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I don't know why women think that they are like every woman is just amazing. No, some of these bitches is trash.
Crazy. Trash, crazy, and a whole bunch of things.
Not trashy. Damn. You right though. You right.
And the crazy part is that the delusion of them thinking that they are 10s, they got three baby daddies, think that like everybody want them, they gonna get this 10 to make 6 figures at 6 feet tall. Ma'am, who the fuck is signing up for that?
Listen, but they got good pee though. They got good pee.
That don't mean nothing.
Look.
It comes vagina comes standard on every woman.
But that's what look, they got pee and that's all they got to offer. That's all they gonna ever be is a good pee to somebody.
That's
on every model.
Ooh, that's heavy. Ooh.
It's just ridiculous. Like I don't understand. Like I don't.
You right though. Look.
Be quiet over there.
Why, Adrian? Quiet?
Right.
Look.
It's just look. You said keeping it real. Hey,
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Absolutely.
Man, that's what. Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at all.
Yeah.
Fellas, I know y'all learning a lot. We know women don't want to be in relationships. They selfish. They don't want to
lies.
They want the 666, the 666.
That what them girls want.
You know, they don't want to bring nothing to the table other than their degrees and their money.
You petty.
Oh yeah. Good luck out there, fellas. Good luck.
So I guess so Pete is in the dating pool.
Y'all
tell depends on what pool you in.
Right.
That's true. It's our perception, right?
It's more than one pool.
I put the message out to some of my girlfriends. They said it's piss in the pool. It's shit in there. What you talking about? Ain't no pee.
But guess what? You in that same damn pool getting pissed on.
You in the pool?
No, right. I ain't dating. I ain't got time. My patience ain't ready. Look, I need to heal. I need to prepare myself. I tried it, and it ran away. And I said, "Yep, it ain't time yet or something." Let me say this before. I don't know. I don't really go into the, everybody do their dating sites. I don't like it that way. That's just me. I tried it. I didn't like it. Kept it moving long time ago. So I just say it's gonna happen. It's gonna, I'm gonna come across somebody, whatever the situation. But I will say, men lie a lot in the dating.
Girl, we all be lying.
Of a story though.
Say that again. What you say?
So when you're dating,
we all be lying.
Mm-hmm.
We all be lying, but okay,
you
you're dating. After a while, how long you gonna keep up lies? Now I know somebody like they done lied about their whole situation, name, age, child, married, not married, rather. I mean, it kept the lie going on for a while because they didn't know how, it's just amazing. And I know women do it. We always lie about the age and name, but it was just surprising to see how many men really be out there lying.
Girl, don't be surprised. You gotta leave people where they at. Where they at.
Look, I haven't been on a dating site in a long time, but we have girlfriends, we talk, so I hear a lot of stories, but I know they said it's piss in there. It ain't pee, it's piss.
It's some good men. I've met some good men on dating apps.
And I'm not speaking for everybody. No, there are some. But you have to be careful.
Look.
What happened?
What we wanted didn't fully match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's code for never mind. Okay.
No. So I'll tell you what it was. So I've met a couple of guys in their late 30s, early 40s. I want more children. A lot of men that's that age, their children are older and they don't want children. So why waste time?
Mm-hmm.
But I've met like good men who are respectful and
it's all about their intentions.
Am I open to dating younger men? Yeah. Not too young, but yes.
That's where it's at, I'm telling you.
I can't date no like 18, 19-year-old.
Well,
man.
not that young, golly.
Babies.
If you want
But
more kids,
I'm just
if you want more
listen.
kids,
I gotta be
dating
clear on
somebody-
that. I have to be clear.
So let me ask this question though. In the dating pool, like it all depends on what you're looking for. Can you answer can you answer like the majority of men when they get into the dating pool, whether it's dating sites or whatever, what are their intentions? Are they just looking for a hookup? Are they looking for right? And that's what I've heard even from men. I've heard that from men. It's a hookup site. That's what they look at it like. Who they gonna hook up with?
Yeah. So honestly, okay, from a men's perspective, the only way you're gonna probably find a man on a dating site that, I mean, of course, I know some people that have, but like it's gonna be a dating site that you gotta pay for. Like it's not gonna be a free site. What they call Bumble and Tinder, the free ones. It's gonna be extremely hard for you to find somebody on the free site. Now on a paid site, because that's intentional. Like I'm paying to meet someone. Typically, that's a little bit more intentional because, like, on the other one,
you want to get some pee.
You can, but typically, you're gonna be a little bit more invested if you're paying your money.
Listen, men tell you what they want. They tell you what they want. A lot of them tell you what they want.
Especially the older guys.
They gonna tell
in
you
the 20s,
I'm not looking for anything. This is what I want.
Right. And you
or I'm dating with intention. Yeah.
Christian
for real.
Christian
He's
Mingle,
stupid.
Hey.
He's so damn petty. Oh my God. Listen, y'all, this was such a great episode. I am so happy y'all came. I had so much fun. Oh my God. Wait, when y'all come back with the men, this is gonna be crazy.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be all in the comic section.
No, you coming back on the panel with the men. Y'all coming back on the 27th with the men.
Okay.
We combining both panels.
Like battle with
all y'all together.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice.
This gonna be insane. Okay.
And
that's gonna be about a 4-hour session right there.
Okay.
Once y'all hear the realness, once y'all hear the realness of the men, y'all gonna stop the cap.
I'm excited to hear next week's because I love to hear a black man's perspective on dating and women and relationships. I feel like the communication is needed so we can better understand each other. So
you sure you ready for it?
Damn, I know it's gonna be tough, man. I know I ain't gonna want to hear it, but I need to hear it. So I'm ready.
It is. It is what it is.
Yes. Well, we listen. What do y'all got going on for the week? We like to use the time to let y'all promote whatever y'all got to promote. Let the folks know what you got going on, got coming up, got out, want to promote whatever you got. Tell us about it.
Okay, you go ahead. Mine short and sweet.
Well, yours short and sweet. I better look at my calendar. I do a little bit.
Well, look, while you look, I'll just go ahead and say my little piece. Just being Sash on IG. I'm a mental health blogger. I also talk about my time in the military and being a single mom, and also my co-parenting situation. I'm in a blended family. Like we done did a whole photo shoot with the father of my child, his current wife, my daughter, his oldest daughter, his ex-wife. Yeah, it's a lot of us. And got my IG and website is on my IG, Just Being Sash, and book coming out soon about it's called Single in My Combat Boots. It's about single moms doing their thing in the military. Super excited about that to promote a platform that single moms in the military can share their stories. So that's all I got.
Congrats, that's what's up. Just a little bit. Hey, if anybody in the Georgia, South Carolina area, I am a real estate agent. Just co-founded Max Capacity Design Studio with my partner Chandra. We just kind of custom apparel, custom anything. So I'm just excited about everything that's going on. I got a few conferences coming up that I'm gonna be a guest speaker on. At some colleges, speaking to young girls about self-esteem and hair care. So hey, it's a lot going on out here in the world. I ain't gonna give y'all my whole schedule. But check out Max Capacity Design Studio on Instagram, Facebook. We even on TikTok. Also, Sarita K Realty. Holla at your girl.
Adrian, what you got?
What I got going on this week, man? This is gonna be a chill week for me. Well, when I say chill, not too bad. Because I got to get ready for next week. So I don't have a speaking engagement again until next week. So I'm prepping for that. And so yeah, man, this week I'm chilling for a little bit. Hopefully, nothing changes. I'm gonna chill a little bit. Relax this weekend.
He got to get ready for that panel next week.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we're going to call it Stop the Cap. We're going to call it Stop the Cap.
You're so petty.
I was capping
on
it.
Cut it out.
But yeah. So yeah. But I'm chilling this week. So for the first time. So trying to figure out what I'm going to do this weekend since I'm here.
Okay. Oh, Lord, where do I start? Jesus, y'all know I do too goddamn much.
When the birthday shoot? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, the birthday shoot is October 1st. I'll be in Miami. I fly out September 30th. The shoot is the 1st. It's going to be crazy. I'm still praying about it because I'm so scared. I'm terrified.
Because you have to go up every year. You got to go up a level. So I'm excited because you level up every time. I just be like, damn, okay.
I'm scared this year, though. I got live animals, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. I got a guy from New York. He's from Trinidad, but live in New York. He's creating the costumes, so it's going to be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be at the Secret Gardens of Miami, so yeah. What I got? So Saturday, I'm waiting for the confirmation that I'm supposed to be in the audience of Wild 'N Out for the shooting, the taping of the show. I got picked up for that. What else I got going on? Friday, I'll be in Greenville, North Carolina. My artist Money Train is performing. He opening up for Big Boogie. Of course, y'all know the video was out with Anthony Hamilton, so please go watch it, stream it, download the song, watch the video as many times as you can on YouTube, run up the numbers. We got a show coming up October 15th. He'll be opening up for Trey Songz.
Nice.
So be on the lookout
my
for
birthday.
that. It is your birthday, the big 4-0.
Ooh.
What else I got? I'm gonna be doing another boot camp. People keep asking me about the challenge. I'll do the challenge again, but I need a minute. But I'm gonna do another boot camp next month. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me get it together because I did hurt myself Monday doing too goddamn much in the gym, but I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, it's terrible. I got something else happening and I can't put my finger on it. Also October 15th, Money Train will be doing Livingstone College's homecoming, so you're performing for that. What else? I know I got something else coming up for the Core Queen, but I can't think. I'm drunk a little bit. Too much to rock. Damn. I can't think, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all go check out the video. I got some other shit coming on. Y'all know I post all day. Check out my sites. Y'all see something going on. Y'all, I really appreciate everybody in the comments tonight.
Yeah.
I appreciate my panel guests. Like, y'all really killed it tonight. It sucks that Sade didn't make it. I don't know what happened to my other co-host, Drena. She left on me. Mississippi's internet's trash. So yeah, that might be what it is. Y'all please join next week. Oh, look, this should go right there. There goes Sade right there. She ain't get to come on. But Sade, we'll see you on the 27th when we do the combined panel with the men and the women. So we'll see you then. Y'all, please stay tuned. This is the first episode of the 3 series. We're gonna have men next week. We got 5 men coming on to talk next week, and then the following week we're gonna bring all of these panel guests together to discuss the state of these relationships and this pee in this dating pool. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna try to bridge the gap with the men and the women and try to figure out if we can have these conversations and hear each other. Okay. We're gonna hear each other and no, we're not letting y'all fuck nobody else if our shit don't
right.
So listen.
Ever.
We appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in next week. If you got anything you want us to talk about, y'all see the numbers scrolling across the bottom. text us, or you can DM us or inbox us on any of the platforms and let us know. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit the notification, like, comment, run up the numbers for us, y'all. And we'll talk to y'all next week.